But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
No! 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 No!
I don't need it.
I need it!
Well, we have news. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I'm back for another video discussing The Last of Us Part 3. So as I've been doing, covering the last couple years, we've been discussing the potentiality of The Last of Us Part 3. About 2 months ago, my most recent video discussing the game, we had gotten some word from Neil Druckmann on the status of the potential project, when he stated, "I can't say anything about the next game at Naughty Dog. My comms director over there will slaughter me," and that he's working on his own project. Now, we've known for such a long time on this channel that Neil Druckmann has a game in the works. Multiple leakers, in particular Viewer Anon, who is pretty credible when it comes to their leaks, had discussed this next project as The Last of Us Part 3. And Neil Druckmann, if you guys are aware, he flip-flops. Never a consistent answer. He's never straight out said Part 3 is happening, but at the same time, he's never straight out said it isn't happening. He's had a lot of, left, right kind of answers. One day it seems like, oh yeah, we might be making it. Next day it's like, it may not be happening. He seeds doubt in a lot of people's minds. He's done this with Part 2. I wasn't really covering the game up until pretty much its release, but I had heard stuff, from people that covered it and watched videos back in the day, that this is common for him to do, and I don't blame him considering the games have been leaked. Part 2 got leaked, Part 1 remake got leaked, even the recent remaster got leaked hours before it got announced officially. So once again, someone asked him about The Last of Us Part 3. With Season 2 of the show coming up, filming is supposed to be beginning, I believe, in either January or February. So it is starting up pretty soon. The show is supposed to come out sometime in 2025, the second season. And now we got The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered officially announced, which I told you guys in the last video was likely coming, and now it's been officially announced. So that is even more of a telling sign to me that Part 3 is definitely coming. They've kind of set up a painting in my mind. Part 1 remake, Part 2 remaster, and then what will be next? Part 3. We're gonna go through Neil Druckmann's statement, my thoughts, and some of the other recent hints we've gotten. If you guys do enjoy, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Join about that near 30% of people that are subscribed by hitting that red subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Have it set to all so you don't miss any of my videos discussing The Last of Us or Naughty Dog. And be sure to join our Discord, follow me on Twitter, stay up there, our social media down below, link in the description. If you want to stay up to date with the games, I do post a lot about them on those socials as well. So join up, come say hi. We go for 2,500 likes. My last video almost hit 3,000, so we go for 2.5K. Really appreciate it. And I do appreciate your guys' support on these videos. Let's get straight into it. Actually, the statement from 2 months ago that I just talked about at the beginning of the intro, that was from Entertainment Weekly. They interviewed Neil about 2 months ago. So they decided to interview him again ahead of the second season of the HBO show, and with the announcement of the remaster. It was over email. So they mainly talked about the remaster and some of the stuff with that. Maybe I'll talk about that in a separate video, but I want to just talk about The Last of Us Part 3 / future games comment. So in terms of other Last of Us games, Druckmann says he has no update regarding the shelved multiplayer game. And trust me, we're going to be talking about that in my next video, because I'm not happy about this. Remember, the infamous clip, we have an update. We're going to have an update in 2023. Trust me, that will be saved for the next video. I have a lot to say about that. What about the long-rumored Last of Us Part 3? The Last of Us is obviously a world I love deeply, and know our studio and fans do as well. Like I said, he's had a lot of these back and forth statements like, hey, we might be making it, we might not be. The Last is a world I love, let's do this, that, the other, maybe we may not be, We've heard it all from him. But I have no comment at this moment on the series' future beyond our focus on The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, he says. However, he does confirm we have other projects in the works at Naughty Dog. And of course, Season 2 of the HBO's Last of Us adaptation, which will now begin to adapt the events of Part 2. Alright, so that's a lot to digest. Because 2 months ago, I don't really want to talk about our next game. My comms director will kill me. You know, he's made a comment about an outline of part 3 written. All these leakers and commenters have said part 3. So why does he give another kind of just answer? What are my honest thoughts on his comments? I think he's lying. Now, I do believe there's other projects in the works at Naughty Dog. So that comment in particular, I want to talk about really quick. We know there's a new IP coming. This is not a secret. This is not a surprise. Like, this is 100% going to happen. There is going to be a new IP besides Uncharted, Last of Us, and Jak and Daxter. Something new. Rumors have been sci-fi, fantasy game, space game. We don't know strictly what it is yet. Codename Strays Cross. It's been rumored for years now. Like, it is coming. I think that's their next game, in all honesty. Because I think the multiplayer game's coming soon. And trust me, we'll be talking about that in due time. In my next video, but new IP is likely getting announced next year / 2025, and I don't think part 3 is likely coming till 2026, 2027, and that's bold. But I do believe Neil's project is part 3. Still, I do believe it to be. What I also found pretty weird, he said projects. He's not talking about the multiplayer game in part 3 here. He's talking about other stuff. So there's multiple new things? Is this maybe Uncharted related? I thought they were done with it, because according, remember, to him, Uncharted was done. Could it be Jak and Daxter's potential return? It's possible, in my opinion. New IP, part 3, multiplayer game. Those are the 3 next games. It's gonna go new IP, multiplayer, part 3. Or they might, hey, multiplayer might even come out after part 3. Or hell, they might even just put in the multiplayer with part 3. I don't know what their plans are with the multiplayer game. And again, we'll talk about that in due time, and it's kind of like getting to like Rockstar levels almost, like, you know, I know Rockstar's been 10 years silent on GTA 6, but, you know, they're just beating around the bush. They don't want to say it, but we know it's happening. Like, people knew GTA 6 was coming, and now that trailer is coming literally about to be in December here. So, listen, new IP is going to probably get revealed next year. I'm just telling you all right now. Y'all called me crazy with the Part 1 remake. It happened. Y'all called me crazy with the Part 2 remastered. It happened. You're all gonna probably call me crazy with this new IP. It's gonna happen. And y'all probably gonna call me crazy thinking a Part 3 is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just mark my words. Gotta, hey, mark this video down. 11/30/2023. DomTheBomb predicts all this. And if I'm right, come back to me. If I'm wrong, hey, I missed once. That's fine. But what do you think's happening at Naughty Dog? It's clear that the wheels are starting to turn again. It's been a long silence period. Trust me, this past year in particular has been insufferable until recently with the announcement of the remaster. But I'm starting to finally see the wheels start to turn again. Maybe they can win my faith back as the best PlayStation studio, because right now, Insomniac Games is the crown jewel for me. And I'm hoping Naughty Dog can maybe take that spot back, because a remaster is not going to do it. I need to see something new from the studio. So hopefully, like I said, with the, you know, new return and some of the new stuff in the remaster, it's going to be good. And they'll, you know, keep me engaged for a little while. But you know what we want. We want something new. So Neil Druckmann, trust me, we'll be waiting patiently for your project that I hopefully think is part 3. But if not, a new IP, hey, either way, I think it's a win. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Do you think we're getting a part 3? Do you think it's ever going to happen? Drop a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this. Let's go for 2,500 likes on this video if you guys did enjoy. And I'll be making a video very soon on you know what. I have a lot to say about that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. And go follow my social media down below to stay connected with us. Endure and survive. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.